Samman Capital will indeed be the stock to watch out for today, and this is after IHC announced that it will be acquiring a controlling stake in the company. Gaurav is back with us with more details on this Samman Capital transaction. So Gaurav.
Well, yes, definitely a big positive for Samman Capital because Abu Dhabi's IHC is going to acquire majority stake. They have entered into a definitive agreement to acquire 41.2% stake in the bank. At the same time, they will be investing 8,850 crores for this stake. Remember now, when we look at the transaction now, this actually marks their official entry in the Indian financial space, and at the same time this is also the largest ever primary capital infusion that investors have seen in terms of NBFCs for Indian market. When we look at the overall acquisition, company said that they will be acquiring and they will also have the majority control, so they will be tagged as promoter. At the same time, they will also have rights to appoint majority of the board of directors. What they have proposed is that now board has approved to issue preference issue of around 33 crore shares, which will be worth 4,587 crores, and 31 crores warrants which will be issued, which will be worth 4,262 crores. When we look at the transaction, this will also trigger the open offer, and for this, now company says that post open offer, based on the subscription, the stake will vary anywhere between 41.2% to 63.4%. When we look at now what next we should be looking at is that the EGM, which is scheduled on 29th of October, where the shareholders approval will be taken for preference issue and also for the amendment in AOA. When we look at the FY27 goals, we have already seen company has given very optimistic goals. They say that 1 lakh crore of loan book is what they want to achieve, which says around 27% CAGR growth from here on. They also say that the credit cost is likely to be around 1% on a steady state, which was last time when we saw it was at 3%. So definitely there are some optimistic goals that the bank has also given. When we look at the valuation, that is another catching point to see here, is that when we look at the valuation, that is at 0.6 times, and Samman Capital has always been below 1 time price to book. So definitely that is also something that we should be focusing on. But at this moment, a very big positive that IHC is going to acquire 41.2% stake in Samman Capital.
Indeed, the big news coming in last evening. Gaurav, thank you for that update.